one part that we haven't talked about, and I'm going to do a little bit of I'm going to score a few brownie points here at home. So I said they had to plow a road to me to rescue me, right? They literally plowed a road with a combat bulldozer, and right behind it was what we call a Bison ambulance, and it's an 8-wheeled, almost built in the same factory as the LAV.
In Ontario, Canada.
In London, Ontario, Canada, by unionized workers, and the commander of that vehicle was Master Corporal Alana Gilmore of the Canadian Forces Medical Corps, who is now my wife. Retired Sergeant Alana Gilmore of the Canadian Forces Medical Corps. And we have 2 beautiful daughters, Ayla, 7, and Kira, 4. And we managed to connect. I was wounded in January. We connected in September, October-ish of 2007. My girlfriend that I had when I got wounded had left, no fault of hers. I don't blame her one bit. To get thrown into a situation where you have to care for a wounded soldier, a guy who before was like a rock, and that's not what she signed up for.
Right.
And Alana had recently broken up with her partner as well. And when we found each other, though, the fact that she was a hot Irish blonde was just really a bonus. Got to be honest. And she took one. Jocko. I call medics. They're like our mommies. Mm-hmm. What do you guys have? Corpsmen, you call them?
Yeah.
Because combat guys were a little. What's that saying? If you're going to be tough, or if you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough.
If you're going to be stupid, you got to be tough.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's us. So we need the corpsman or the medic to be like, hey, Jocko, why are you limping? What? Come here, dummy. Come here. No, not in front of the other troops, Mom. Stop it. And so that's their job. So she saw me. She took one look at me. She's like, you look terrible. I was surviving on Vector cereal and drive-through sandwiches because I was by myself. All the boys were still deployed or on course, and I was living in my own private house on base. So I'd moved on to base. I had this little puppy, Charlie, he's not a service dog by any stretch, but he's the only reason I got out of bed in the morning. Mm-hmm. So I owe him. He's still my buddy. He's at the house right now. And she went into medic mode, really. She went, you know what? You should come by my house. Bring your dog. He can play with my dog, and let's just hang out. And when we saw each other, though, it was camaraderie. She was one of the last people to see me on the battlefield. She carried my stretcher to the evac chopper. And if you talk to her, the fact that I was, a bearded hot guy was just a bonus to her too. And eventually I let her kiss me, guys. Okay.
Passively, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, she's gonna ask me, did you tell Jocko the same joke you tell everyone else, that I kissed you? But when we got pregnant a little quick, mm-hmm. Ayla's birthday's September. Do the math. So, but we realized, we talked about it when we talked about the survivor's guilt. You didn't survive. Your friends, live for your friends. I didn't survive, and she didn't. Like, her vehicle hit landmines, and she was in ambushes and all. Near death on a battlefield is a bullet going an inch from your head. Yep. That's near death. Yeah, you laugh about it after, but so she was in all that too, and so she's pregnant, and I should have died, and who knows what could have happened to her, and who are we to deny what's happening? So I had to throw that out there that, I have 3 beautiful blondes in my life, with blue-eyed blondes that, keep me in check. And because